Greetings, this is Polly of the Spooky Polly. November 5th is when we vote. Your vote is your own business. You can keep it private or you can announce it. It doesn't matter. As I am partially a political VTuber, I decided to make it public. Anyone knows my channel knows who I'm going to vote for. It's got to be Donald Trump. But before I made my decision, I did it with objective criteria, not subjective criteria. Subjective to me is emotion. Objectivity is facts, or at least as much as I can deduce. Both candidates, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, have strength, and boy have they got weaknesses. Their weaknesses are in technicolor. But let's go with the strengths. Let's go with the problems they're going to be facing, and why I made my decision on Trump. Trump's strengths are he's a good negotiator. Also, he's a man, an executive type, that where the buck stops with him. He made his fortune in New York real estate, which is one of the toughest places to make money in the world. He's used to making the decisions. Having decisions come to him, he has to make it on the spot. And he's also did that as president. Proven commodity. He's also a good negotiator. He seems to know where the flashpoint is. When he came into office, he was told the two big dangers were the Korean Kim and Putin. So what did he do? He made personal friendships with Kim, with North Korea, and with Putin. Calming things down. That's a skill. That's a talent. His weaknesses are obvious. One is his age. He's okay now, but I'm just hoping that holds up. And he tweets. He gives his opinions out way too often. As a president, I'm a little uncomfortable with that. And I think everyone is. But at least you know where he stands. Kamala Harris, on the other hand, when it comes to her strengths, I looked and I looked. And when matched up against Trump, they really aren't there. I know she's not stupid. A lot of conservatives will say, oh, she's dumb. She's not. However, stupid is and stupid acts. The fact is, her weaknesses overshadow what strengths she has. She cannot talk. She cannot make a coherent speech. Even a coherent sentence. And to rumors are she's lazy as heck. The fact that she just hasn't memorized set answers to questions you know that are coming. Just mind-numbing. I've never seen a presidential candidate this unprepared as she is. Would help is, this is for the presidency of the United States. Just be able to talk and negotiate with people like Putin, Zelensky, but Chinese guy Xi, and so many others. We just had a president who couldn't do that, then Biden. Now we're going to have another one. That's a bit like having Schlegler and Nero back to back. This is a tough world, and I don't think Harris, objectively, doesn't have the talent. I'll put it this way, I think her weakness is outshine any strengths. Now the problems they're going to face. First, that Russian-Ukraine war. That's got to be solved. That shit's getting too dirty, and hopefully Trump could do what he said he could do. Get Zelensky and Putin in there and get a deal. He's got to give up something. They've got to give up something too. That's why you got to negotiate. And that's why Trump, who all his years in New York real estate, a real tough place, has learned to negotiate. Then you got China. China has said they're going to go to Taiwan by 2027. They can't. That's a chip manufacturing place of the world. That's going to be a major problem no matter who gets in there. Plus you got the internal problems. Inflation. Immigrant crisis. Crime. Drugs. These have to be faced by whoever is president. And that's why I'm going with Donald Trump. I'm doing this for selfish reasons. I'm paying a lot more on the Biden-Harris, 25% more, sometimes 100% more, or depends on what the item is, than I was under Trump. I make it so you set income. I'm a waitress. I can't afford the luxury that so many others have. 80% of all wealth is inherited. I didn't inherit any wealth from my parents. So I gotta do this on my own. So if I go for Trump, no. What you say about Harris? She's be the first black woman, the first woman? I do not care. I'm quite selfish that way. I want to pay less. And I live in a city where I can see the immigrants. I can see them when I walk down the street. I know what the crime is. You read the Post or Daily News and there you'll see it. Immigration has got to be stopped. Trump says he'll stop it. Harris, nah, she's not going to do that. He says he'll send them back. That's going to be a tough thing to do, but if ever it is a guy who's hard enough, a flint, and clever enough, it's Trump to send them back. This is why I'm voting for Trump. Hopefully he get a deal done with Zelensky and Putin. Hopefully he can scare the Chinese off from invading Taiwan. Hopefully, but I know he'll solve the inflation crisis because he's not going to have $1 trillion budgets where they could print all the money and just become useless. Or not valuable as it was. That's why I'm voting for Trump. Very selfish reasons. I don't want to hear about any utopia that Harris is going to have. That's all nonsense. I want concrete issues, solutions to my problems. I think Trump's the one that has it, and that's why I'm going to vote for Trump. You could vote, make your own mind up. But listen to what I say. Vote for Trump. And if not, you can still subscribe. This is Polly, out.